proposed aside because our intention is to be able to host international tournaments, and we need additional.
And we appreciate for you coming down here.
So they have not been installed.
Do a platform for them. Yes. So majority of these machines have been purchased. It's just placed in store and then yes. So we figure let's finish up the main block and then we can
Burundi iko kwa shati ya.
Acha kuongea. Unataka kutokea kwa TV bwana.
For two projects in Kakamega County. One is the stadium, the Bukungu Stadium, and one is this hospital. These are key projects that can help the people of Kakamega. And the size of these projects, it's not just for Kakamega, it's also for the country at large. But the important thing is that these projects need to be completed so that the people can start enjoying those services, especially the hospital. And sports is also equally important. So I have been speaking to the county leadership. The DG has been with me, that they need to plan adequately, especially for the budget, and where the challenges are, we can be told where we can help as an audit office in speaking to the root cause of why some of these projects are taking so long to complete. But it is important that this hospital be finalized and be put to use, even if it's in phases, because they're just about to complete phase 1. I hope they can do that very, very soon, so that the people can start enjoying the facilities. And of course, the stadium is already in use, but it also has a long way to go. So we hope that they will be completed. Because as an audit office, we are very concerned about projects that take too long to complete, or projects that are completed and then they store, they are not put to use. Because those are value for money questions. A lot of money, funding and investment has been put in these two projects. So we would want to see them completed and be put to use. That is our concern. Thank you very much.
The vaccination, we started the vaccination on last Friday. And you know that when you start vaccinations, people are not very ready to, willing to be vaccinated. But we are encouraging people that they should come up and be vaccinated. When we launched it on Friday, the governor was vaccinated, I was vaccinated, some of the CECs were vaccinated, and we are appealing to people to get out and be vaccinated. We shall have more centers for vaccination with the time. There's been this, I think, fear when people read in the papers or that there was a AstraZeneca, then there was blood clots, but those are things that we have not experienced. For myself, I was vaccinated and I'm feeling okay. I've not had anything. The governor was vaccinated. As we are talking now, he's attending meetings in Nairobi. The CEC Health is here. As you can see, he's looking very healthy. He was the first one to be vaccinated, by the way. He was the first one to be vaccinated at the CEC in charge of health, and we are doing okay. So I would like just to appeal to people that they should come out and actually be vaccinated. Yeah. And also caution them that we have the third wave of this COVID-19. We should be very, very careful. We should be very careful, not only in Matungu thing, but wherever we gather, please let us use masks.
Thank you.
Yep.
Look at the Constitution. When I do audit reports, the Constitution requires of me to submit my audit reports to Parliament and county assemblies, which means county assemblies have been given power and authority to oversight over counties. And they can play this role if they look at my reports objectively, openly, And if county executive appears before county assemblies to answer questions that county assemblies may have, and I have been communicating with county assemblies and also the county executives and saying they must work together when it comes to oversight. As to putting people in pockets, I'm not quite sure about that. I think it's about facilitating and empowering county assemblies to play their oversight role as they are required to do so. And with assistance from my office, they can be able to interrogate these audit reports, and that is what I'm willing and ready to work on. Capacity building of county assemblies and assisting county assembly members, especially the public accounts and investments committees, in interrogating the audit reports.
Maybe lastly, there have been
delayed disbursement of facts, especially now with COVID. We know we are all affected, including my office. Sometimes we don't get the funds on time. But even with delayed disbursement of funds, planning is very, very key because we have to plan cash flows. We have to know that what can we complete within a certain amount or a certain period of time. So when you take on large projects, you need to plan phase 1 for the first year, phase 2 for the second year, phase 3 for the second year. We cannot be able to take on large projects in 1 year. And I think that is understood by the county leadership and also the leadership and the National Treasury that is releasing these funds. So cash flow is very, very critical in finalizing some of these projects. And they have to be done in a piecemeal way, so that at least if you do one phase, put it to use, go to the second phase, but not wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years before a project is providing services as it should.
Once more, you had alluded to the fact
Part of the phase 1 construction of the stadium. This one is already there, and we already are using it anytime we have functions here. And sometimes it's even converted to other uses, like when His Excellency has programs. Sometimes we prefer to set them up at the parking lot the other side. These are the facilities